Hello. Thank you for joining us here today. Oh my gosh, guys. You know what? Everything is just moving along so fast. It's already the 19th of April. Can you believe how quickly this is already going? We're in the fourth month. So I want to ask you here today is, I know you've set goals because we've gone over this for the past 2 years actually. And I know, can you believe it's been that long since we've been doing this and helping people? It's crazy long. Yes, and I've seen so many success stories. I've seen so much happening out there. So what I want to get over with today, or go over with today, mess my words up, is goals set with intention. I know every goal you set, you have an intention to get to the end result, hold on, there we go. So every goal you set, I know it is set with an intention. You intend to get to the end result. You set the goal for a reason. You set the goal, most likely because people that listen to me and they're on this channel are in a home business. Some are struggling, some are finding the light and moving forward, and some are just there, right? Just there in the middle. So wherever you're at, this is just a quick go over, I guess, of what we've talked about the last 2 years. It's goals set with intention, and the whole reason you have a goal is to create the success you desire in your life. So this goal that you have, it has to be set with an intention to create what you want, what you desire, what you see your vision being. And it's not always as easy as it sounds. A lot of us are out there and we set these goals and we get started and we've got it all. We've got momentum. We're like, yes, I'm doing this. I'm going to create XYZ and I'm going to create X amount of dollars and I'm going to create a team and whatever it is you're doing, whatever you are doing. How often do you actually go all the way to the finish line with these goals, with each individual goal? How often, and be honest with yourself, no one else is going to know your answer, only you. How often do you go all the way to the finish line and cross the finish line? Don't just get to the finish line, you have to cross the finish line. Isn't that right? Say you're running a race. If you're running a race, you don't win until you cross the finish line. So if you're not crossing the finish line and seeing your goal, feeling your goal, and knowing you reap the rewards of that goal. So like I was just doing a metaphor there, it's just a analogy. I was looking for the right words. Is anytime you're in a race or anytime you're in a competition or whatever you're doing, you don't win until you cross the finish line. And it's a goal. All athletes will tell you, even if it is a scientific community or an athletic community, or it could be a debate community, whatever it is, the goal is the same, to cross the finish line, because that's where the win comes in. And when you cross that line and you see that you are successful, that you are what you want to be, and you have made that happen, then you won. You totally win. You are the winner. You are. A lot of times I'm finding out, and we're all in this boat. We've all been there. We've all done this. And some of us do it more than others. And some of us just to plow through and don't give it a second thought and just go and make it happen. So wherever you're at, that's where you're at. Don't beat yourself up too much about it. Just say, I need to change this, or I need to focus on that. And don't beat yourself up. If you start beating yourself up, your subconscious is going to kick in and boom, you are lost. You have to start all over again. We don't like that. I don't like starting over. I like to keep going forward. How about you? So a lot of us get halfway through, whatever our goal is. A lot of us get halfway through, and then we start something else. We totally lose track of what our goal was. We totally lose track because something else pops in our vision. The shiny object syndrome is what it's called. The shiny object syndrome. Something else jumps in your path. And you're like, oh, that's better. I could do that. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. So you start doing that new thing, and you left the other thing just sitting there halfway finished. You're halfway there. So when you're halfway there on the goal you set for yourself, and then all of a sudden you start something else, that goal is sitting there. And it's only going to sit there for a very short time. And then you're going to have to start all over again. Because the momentum and what you've done and what you have put into that goal, it's not moving. And if something doesn't move, it doesn't grow. And if it doesn't grow, you don't win. It's just a fact of nature. If you don't move, you don't grow. And if you don't grow, you don't win. You have to constantly move forward. And that's the whole purpose of setting your goals to start with. And this is where your mindset comes in. Your mindset is your key. You have to constantly, every day, and it's not a chore. It's something that's relaxing. As a matter of relaxing, I need to have a disclaimer here. I have binaural beats playing here in the background. My friend makes them for me to help me to stay focused. And I listen to them every day. I have a variety. I have binaural beats, I have theta beats, and I have a mixture of all of them. And you know what? It keeps me focused. So if you need something to keep you focused, then I would wholeheartedly suggest doing something that is relaxing and focusing at the same time. And if you get into the theta, that is where your brain is working, your subconscious is in tune. It's always working, but it will come more to the front. So yes, definitely, I encourage you to do that. Okay, so your mindset is your aid. It will help you use your knowledge. It will help you to stay focused. It will help you to go through what you started. Now, if you have the shiny object syndrome and you see something come your way, you know what? You don't have to just ignore it. No, take notes on it, write it down, make a note on it, put it up where you can see it, and say, you know what? When I finish what I started, when I finish this, then I'm going to take a look at that. And that might be my next goal. Because we always have a goal. We're always working on something. That's just who we are. And if you're an entrepreneur, you know we never stop working. And it's not the hours we put in. It's not the time we put in. We really don't care about that. What we care about is our end result. And our end result is reaching our goal that we set for ourselves. Right? I'm going to put my desk down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So as you do that, we all get sidetracked easily. It is human nature. And that's why what I do, and this is helping so many people out there, I know, I talk to people every day, and I like to ask people, you know, what is your biggest strength and what is your biggest weakness? And I find that a lot of people are saying just what you're saying there, Scott, that you get sidetracked easily and you go on to the shiny object syndrome, right? So when you do that, like I said, you don't have to ignore it all the way, because then you're just going to go back and try to do it again. Just acknowledge it. Say, yeah, okay, I'm going to take a look at that more after I meet my goal that I set for myself here. This goal that I set, and tell yourself, is going to give me XYZ. Whatever your end result is. Whatever your end result is what your goal is going to give you, whether it be money or, you know, maybe a raise or maybe a promotion or, you know, whatever it is your goal is. Or maybe you want to have more time with your family. Maybe your goal is to take the family on this awesome super vacation. Maybe your goal is to make $10,000 a week or a month or whatever. Whatever your goal is, it's your goal. And it's all about you and what you want to do. So as you set your goals, you have to give yourself the end result. You have to cross the finish line. It is your duty up to yourself Nobody else knows about what you're doing. And I suggest you don't talk to your people about your goals, because I find it's easier to reach your goals if you don't have anybody else hounding you about them. Set your goals, work on them, and follow through and do what you need to do to reach your end result. Okay? And I do have my notes. I always have notes, so I hit the trigger points for everybody out here. Your first $1. Awesome. You know what? You will do it. You can do whatever you want to do. And you know what, guys? Your first sale, it is amazing. When you make the first sale and you're like, I did it. I crossed the finish line. I did it. That's awesome. Celebrate that. Celebrate every achievement you have. And you know what? A $1 sale is like $1 million sale. It is an achievement, and it is worth celebrating. It doesn't matter the dollar amount. It doesn't matter what your end result is not happening or it is happening. The thing is, I'm getting a little bit fumbled here. The thing is, you want to set your goals, and regardless of what it is, and you want to celebrate as you cross that finish line. Celebrate yourself. And do what you need to do. If you need to get with people that are already doing this, by all means, do that. Because there's nothing wrong with getting with people that are already know how to make sales, that are already in groups, in teams that are making this happen. Why not? That's what we're here for. We know what we're doing. We've learned the hard way. We've already sacrificed. We've already struggled for years. But then you can reap the benefits. That's what it's all about. Okay? All right. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you want and what you see happening. Also, if you're not focused on what you want to do and you just lose focus all the time, then you need to sit down and think about what your goal is and maybe meditate. And you probably, most likely, have some limiting beliefs in there that are holding you back, that are stopping you from reaching your goal. You've got limiting beliefs like I'm not good enough, or money doesn't grow on trees, or only the meek inherit the earth. That's stupid. Doesn't even mean, that is a Greek terminology that means to break the horse, to ride. It doesn't even mean anything. So if you've told that, or if you know that, it doesn't mean anything. Let it go. So there's so many different limiting beliefs that you have, and that's another seminar altogether that I do. But for this one today is your goals and your intention. And you know what? You have everything you need right here inside of you. You have everything you need right there with you. All you have to do is focus and set your intention to cross the finish line. Cross the finish line. Don't get up to the finish line and then don't take that next step and go over the finish line. You may find you're right there and you feel it and you feel it, and then the shiny thing happens and you're just, boom, you stop right there at the finish line, and you don't realize, we've all been there, guys, don't realize that all you have to do is one more thing and step over, and boom, you've got it. It's amazing, isn't it? Yep. And if you're on social media and you're growing your business here and you are trying to attract, then you need to be, do, have. You need to be that person that already has it. See what those people are doing and become that energy, become that vibration. Do what those people do. What do they do every day? What do? Do they talk to people? Do they promote? Do they do challenges? And challenges are out there a lot lately here on social media. Just be, do, and have what they have, and see yourself having, and that could be what you want it to be. So see yourself having that lifestyle. See yourself being that person. It doesn't matter the amount of money you want. Maybe you only want $100,000 a year. That is fabulous. That's what you should have. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to have $100 million. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are happy where you want to be, and you are happy with your family. And everybody is just, I believe in being happy every single day. Because if you're not, then the glum bug will just take you over, and it's no fun. So always focus on your intention and the end result. When you do, when you cross that finish line, which I know you want to and I know you can, then you are the winner that you set yourself up to be. And that's what it's all about. It's not about what I'm doing. It's not about what 10,000 other people are doing. It's about what you need to do for yourself, your business, your lifestyle. And I know you can do it. I know you can. And I encourage you to do everything in your power to reach your goal, regardless of the dollar amount. It's all celebratable. Celebrate every success you have. Celebrate it with gusto. Celebrate it with enthusiasm. And celebrate it being happy. You have to do these things. It's so simple. The simpler, the better. So I left you guys a link up here to my newsletter. So please subscribe to my newsletter if you want more insight, more of this and that. Because my newsletter, my team get all the goodies first before I even put them out. And a lot of them, I don't really put a lot out on these lives unless it's something really super great. And then I'll promote it on the lives. But usually I just promote it to my team. They need to get it first. So, and then please like and share this video. I'd like to see this get out to a lot of people to help as many people out there as we can. And you will be a partner in that, because not only will everyone on my team see me, they will see you as being the one that shared it. And that is a good one to get you out there. Also, go over here to YouTube and please subscribe to our channel. We love to keep building and growing and helping as many people as we can. So I wish you all the super best and a very happy, happy day. And again, cross the finish line. I know you can. Okay, guys, I will chat with you later. Bye-bye.